Hi everybody. Good afternoon or good morning, depending of where you are. Today we are going to continue with the tutorial that we started 1 week ago. Okay, and we are going to see the following points. Okay, the parameters, password, pages, custom text, how to insert special text, the name of the character, the male female text, depending of if the character is male or female, you can insert different text. The profession text and custom text. Okay. I think you can hear correctly. Okay, perfect. First of all, parameters. Okay, we enter here. We are going to continue, for example, with this book. Okay, this game book. And here you can see that you have a lot of different options, and one of them is list of parameters. Okay, if you enter here, you will see that right now you don't have any parameter, but you can create one. Okay, what is a parameter? A parameter is it's like the stats of the character, one stat, one custom stat that you can create, and you can during the game book, you can, depending of the action that the character done, you can add or subtract points to this parameter. In the future, you can use this parameter, for example, to allow to the character to enter in one page or another. Okay, it's very interesting stat because, for example, the typical example is to, for example, to set the goodness of the character. Okay, imagine that your character, that you want that the character depending of the election that the character done, the goodness of this character increase or not, or can become to evil man. Okay, and in the following pages you are going to allow or not allow to enter in some page depending if you are a good man or you are a bad man. Okay, and okay. And we are going to create one that it will be goodness, for example. Goodness. Okay, you can put a description depending of the... Right now I think that this description, it doesn't appear in any place, but maybe in the future I'm going to do that it will be displayed. Okay, it's important to write a description or not, depends. Okay, hide. You check this option if this parameter will not be visible. For imagine that you don't want to show to the readers that it exists some parameters. Okay, for example, in one game book that I am writing right now, I have created a hide parameter that is hide for the readers, but it exists, and depending of this character, this parameter, they are going to be able to do something or not in the future. In this case, we are going to do we are not going to click in this checkbox because we want to see that this parameter exists in order to test that it runs correctly. Okay, we save and we can, okay, we are here, we can write this chapter. Okay, in this case it's loading. Okay, here I can see that there is some different... I don't know if we used this game book the other time. I think that we used this, an adventure. We are going to edit this. List of parameters. We are going to create a new one. Goodness. Okay, for example, we save and we write story. We can close this page because we are not going to add anything else. Okay, imagine, well, an example, how we can do an example. You go to the kitchen. Okay, you enter in the kitchen. Sorry, we close that. Okay, you see an orc. You try to get the sword. I remember right now what we done the last week. Okay, we are going to write in the second chapter. I'm going to see what we did in the last week. Okay, outside in the town, you meet someone. Okay, you find orcs. Okay, we were in that point in the previous tutorial, and we put some text depending of the different things of if happen some events. You inspect the ores and find some coins and weapons. Okay, and weapons. And we're going to do, for example, that you continue walking and see a beggar asking for money. Okay, imagine that you want a beggar, change back beggar. How do you say beggar? One moment, I think I don't know how to spell mendigo in Spanish. Beggar, sorry. Okay, you see a beggar asking for money. Okay, and you can do two things: to give money to that man or not. Okay, we're going to do two different pages. One here in order to test. What I want to do is to test that it runs and it is correct. Okay, you, for example, imagine that you give 5 coins to the beggar. Okay, and in this case, if you want to give 5 coins to this man, you have to check money requirement. Okay, because if you don't have money, you are not going to be able to do that. Okay, we can give 5 coins, save, and we are going to do another option that is going to be you don't give anything. Okay, and in this case, okay, and we are going to do that in this page. We are going to add, for example, 5 points to the goodness parameter. Okay, how we can do that? Okay, more options. You can see here. Select the parameter you want to increase on this page. Here you have the option. You click here. You right now you can see that it appears one option. That is goodness. That is the parameter that we have created before, and you can add, for example, 5 points to this parameter. Okay, you save, and in this case we are not going to put anything. Okay, the thing is, in this page we are going to put you give 5 coins. Okay, and in this case you give 5 coins. Something quick to the beggar. Okay, perfect. We can save. Okay, and continue. Well, you continue walking. Okay, it is going to be in the next page. Okay, we can save. You don't give anything. Okay, you don't give anything to the beggar. Okay, sorry. Okay. Beggar. Perfect. And we are going to do that. The 2 pages are going to go to the same page at the end. Okay, in order to be able to, in the future, in the following pages, we are going to do something that it's going to appear only if this man is a good man. If it's a bad man, you are not going to be able to do something. Okay, we are going to write here continuing. Okay, save, here continuing. Okay, this page title. Hope we can continue the story. For example, page title. What we can do, for example, that it appears something that look in your mind, in your soul, and if you see that you are a good man, he gives you something. Okay, a very stupid example. Okay, you find a wizard, for example. No, wizard or an elf. Okay, for example, an elf. Okay, you continue walking and appear an elf. Okay, for example. And here we are going to put 2 options. Okay. Each options are going to be able to enter in that option for the readers, depending of if the parameter goodness it's more than, for example, 4 or less than 4. Okay, we are going to see. The elf give you a magic sword. Okay, for example. Okay, these options are going to be only available if parameter. What is this? Other options. Where is that? Required parameter. Okay, you can see here that there is an option that is required parameter. We enter here, and here you can say, you can select the range that the parameter must have. Okay, in this case we are going to put, if you have 4 to 99999 9900, okay, and the parameter is goodness, you are going to be able to enter to this page. Okay, in this case the character is not allowed to access this link. Tick this box if he will be able to see it anyway. Okay, imagine that you want to, okay, with this configuration, this link it's only going to be to appear if you have between 4 and 999 of goodness. But imagine that you want to show to the reader that it was this option, but he cannot enter in. Okay, imagine that you want to show, in order, for example, that the reader see that, oh, it was some option, but I cannot enter because I don't have something. Okay, imagine that you want to do that. You can click here in order to show this option to the readers. But right now we are not going to click this because right now it doesn't, for us it doesn't matter right now that the reader know that it exists, this option or not. Okay, this is the good route. Okay, the good way if you have some goodness. But if you don't have goodness, sorry, if you don't have goodness, we double click here. The elf attack you, for example, imagine. Okay. But you have to set also this thing, because if not, if you don't set this link will appear always. But we want to show one link at the same time. Okay. We want to force to the reader to enter in this page if they don't have the goodness enough to enter in the other page. And for this reason, we are going to put here, for example, -999. But in this case, it could be 0, okay? Because if you see that the parameter value needs to be minus or equal, okay? You can see here minus or equal, and here you have minus parameter or equal than the maximum. In this case, the maximum could have to be 3, because in the other option we put that the minimum was 4, between 4 and 9999, 9999. Will be the other option. But in this case, we want to put until 3, okay? 0 to 3. We could put -999, okay? In order, imagine that you have created one parameter that changed in a lot of pages, okay? Imagine that this story is very long, and depending of the election of the character increase their goodness in some pages, but depending in some other elections, it decrease. I think that there is a set of game books called Choice of Games that this appears a lot of times. In every game book, there are a lot of parameters, and it increase and decrease depending of the election that you do. And also, at the end of the game book, they show you what is the value that you have in the parameters, okay? In this case, it's something like very similar, okay? We can put -999 in order to be sure that the character, if have less than 4, it's going to enter here, okay? Okay, this is the thing. And you can set here parameter goodness, okay, perfect, and you save. Okay, the elf attack you, we have to do here that the elf attack you. We are going to say that we're going to put that you are a bad man. Say the elf, for example. It's only basic. Say the elf. Sorry. Say the elf. Doesn't matter. Okay. And bueno, we have to set that this elf attack you. Oh, right now we don't have any elf. We're going to put this monster. Nah, it doesn't matter right now. Okay. And in this page, the elf are going to give you a sword. Okay. The elf give you an sort. Okay, you appear to be a good man. I will give you an sort, say the elf, for example. And in this case, the elf is going to give you some sort. Okay, magic object that you win in this page. Okay, we can, for example, this sort. Okay, perfect. We're going to test this game book. Okay, okay, we have to go here to return and to test. We can click here, open in a new page. We are going to put this here. And right now, in the last time we played to this game book, we were attacking these orcs. We're going to try to kill these orcs. I think we have a lot of attack. I don't know why, but we have a lot of attack. Okay, this guy has it. Okay. Okay, I don't know in what page we are. The page is you start fighting against the orcs. You start fighting. We are here. Okay, perfect. Right now we are going to go here. You get some weapons. Continue. Okay, you get these weapons. You pick up also 40 money. You give 5 coins to the beggar. Okay, right now we are here. This is a mistake. Okay. Here there is a mistake because maybe I have deleted the other tag. We can go here, and here there is D7, but D7 is close here and D7 is close here, but here we don't close this event. Okay, we have to copy this thing here and to put this in order to close that thing. Okay, perfect. We save. One moment, click. We save and we can refresh. Okay. What happened here? I don't know what is happening. I don't know what's happening. It's happened. Okay. Well, I'm going to check after because right now I don't want to stop here. Okay. The thing is, you continue walking and see a beggar asking for money. Okay. And you can do one of these options. If you go to the character sheet, you're going to see that it appears here, goodness, 0. Perfect. If you give 5 coins to the beggar, and you enter here, you're going to see that right now we have 5. Okay, 5. Perfect. And here it appears that you win 5. Goodness, this is a mistake. Okay, perfect. We can continue. And in this case, you find an elf, you continue walking and appear an elf. Okay, and you have only one option. The elf gives you a magic sword. Okay, because you are here and you have these 2 options, but your goodness is 5. Is between 4 and 9,999. Okay, and for this reason, you only see this link. You enter here and you receive this iron sword. Okay. This is how it runs. Imagine that you want that this parameter to be hidden in order not to show to the reader that this parameter exists. Okay, as I said previously, you can enter here, list of parameters, edit parameter, and hide this parameter in order not to show. Okay, yes, it runs. Okay, perfect. And if you refresh this page, and you enter here, you are going to see that it doesn't appear. Okay, perfect. Right now, you can see that we have increased our experience because right now we have 215, and we are in the level 2, and for this reason it appears this +2 here, and you can increase 2 points of one of any of these stats. In this case, maybe we can add perception and we can save. Perfect. We can close. Okay, what is the following point? I think I have explained it correctly. Parameters. Okay, password pages. Password pages, it's quite interesting thing. Okay, imagine that that you want to set a password page. Okay, we are going to join. Sorry. Again, these two pages. As you can see, when you write an interactive gamebook, you can open different paths and open again and open again and open again and open. But in this case, as you can see, we tend to. I try to guide the reader to the same path, because it's horrible to create so amount of paths, because if you multiply for 2 all the story, it's impossible to write a story like that. Okay, and for this reason I allow the reader to choose what they want to do, but at the end they always goes in the same road. Maybe you can create some different stories depending on the election of the character, but it's difficult to do this in the beginning. You cannot create so much stories at the same time. It can be very, very difficult. Okay, and for this reason, more or less, there is a story, and maybe you can allow to get one path and like a new chapter, but at the end there is a main purpose of the story, and the characters are going at the end to go to the same to join to the main road in order to go to some point in the story. Okay, it's like a book more or less, but the reader can do actions. Okay, also you can do an interactive game book in the sense and create multiple stories, but it can be very, very tough. Okay, the password page. The password page. We are going to do an example. Imagine that the reader find someone that asks them for, how do you say, acertijo, a quiz. Okay, sorry for my bad English. Acertijo. It's acertijo in Spanish is no, a riddle. Acertijo. Yeah, some question. Someone asks something to the reader. And we can edit this and to put here continue. Okay, save. The same here. Click, save. Okay. We can put that you find some Gandalf. Okay, Gandalf, like Lord of the Rings, or maybe imagine that you are in the doors of Moria. If you have watched the movies, in that movie, the Frodo, Sam, and all the company go to the Moria. Moria is like Minas. I don't know how to say right now in English, but yes, they have to enter it. But there is a door and it's closed, and only if you say friend or Melorn, I think it's in Elfic, the Elfic word Melorn or friend. You say friend. You can enter, the doors open. Imagine that you enter in some place, you see one door, and it's a magic door. Okay, you find a magic door. Okay, you continue walking and see, for example, a castle. You cannot see anybody, and the door is closed. You see a magic how do you say inscription? Okay, inscription in the wall that say I didn't remember who was the say friend and enter. Okay, imagine that it only says that. Okay, what do you say? Okay, imagine that you say, what do you say? Okay, to set, and in this page, at the bottom of the page, it's going to appear one field where the reader have to fill with something. Okay, this is a password page. Okay, and to set that, you can see here that it appears some option that is page with password. Okay, if you click here, this page is going to be a password page. Okay, and you can click here and fill with the text that it's going to appear as an option. As you can see, this is an option that it's only available for the premium users. Okay, if you in this case, I can fill correctly, but if you are not premium, you cannot use this option. Okay, save friend and enter. Okay, the link that not the link, the text that it's going to appear up in the field. You can set, for example, this text. Okay, here. Say what do you say? Okay, and here we can put the different passwords that the reader can put. In this case, we are going to put friends. Okay, if you click in the K comma, you can put different things, or okay, or a space. I don't know. No, it's space. It doesn't run. Okay, friends or friend, for example. Imagine that the reader put friend, or maybe friend, or friend. You can put different options. Okay, okay, perfect. We have set right now the page, and it's going to appear this and a field below this text where the reader are going to be able to write different text. And right now you have to set links two links depending if the reader fill with the correct answer or not. You have to set both of them. Okay, it's very important, this point. Okay, you have to set here correct. For example, you can put the text you want here, and here you have an option that is page with password, and here you have two checkbox. Check if you want this link to be a password. Okay, you have to click here always. In this case, you have to click here, and you have also to click this only if this is the link of the correct answer. Okay, we are going to click because here we have put that this is the correct answer, and we can set here that the door opens. The door opens. Okay, and the door opens and you enter open, and you enter in the castle. Perfect. I think it's opens. Okay, and you enter the castle. Perfect. Okay, and you save, and we also have to set the other option. In this case, the incorrect option. Imagine that the character don't fill the correct password. In this case, we can put here incorrect, and also to check if you want this link to be a password premium. Perfect. And we don't click here because this is not the correct password. Okay, for this reason we don't click here. We save, and here what we can do, for example, is that the character lost some points of life because an arrow comes from the wall and hurt yourself. An arrow is fired from the wall and it hurts to you. Okay, imagine, and in this case, an arrow is fired from the wall and it hurts you. Okay, perfect. And we are going to set that you lose some points, lost life points. Okay, that you lost, for example, 1 point of life in order to make more emotion this part. Okay, and we have not changed the page title, and arrow hurts you. To you, I think it's to you. Okay, perfect. Okay, we can save, and we can done that. You have two options. Imagine that one option is I continue walking. I pass the castle and continue walking by the road. Okay, imagine that you have by the road, and another option will be to try again. Okay, imagine that you want to do that the reader can try again. In this case, this option will goes to the more in the future. Okay, in the future, maybe here we are going to create a little story, and we are going to join this little story with this page. Okay, at the end, the story are going to continue in this point, but right now, if you enter in the castle, you are going to do different things. Okay, imagine, but right now we were in this page, an arrow hearts to you, and right now we are going to put that you can try again. I want to try again. Okay, perfect. But the thing is that if I re-enter to this page, you continue walking and see the castle. You cannot see anybody and the door is closed. You see a magic inscription at the wall. Okay, we're going to do the following thing in order to done this more logical. Okay, we are going to quit this text, because if the reader comes again to this page, it doesn't have sense that it appears you continue walking. No, you are not. You are in front of the door. You are not continue walking. Okay, and we are going to change a little bit that thing. Okay, we save, and we are going to put here another page, and we are going to join this thing to here and this thing to here. Okay, we can edit this to put the text. You see a castle. Okay, imagine, and we are going to join this. Okay, continuing. Okay, perfect. In this case, right now we have created another page, and maybe it's a little tiring for the reader to have to press at the bottom another time to the following link. But if you put some more text, you can decorate a little bit that thing. Okay, this is only an example, and it's only to show you how it runs. Okay, perfect. And we are going to test this. Okay, we were here. We have just received this sword, and we are going to refresh this page. And right now you can see here that appears the link continuing. That is this one. Okay, perfect. You are going to enter to this page, and you see the castle. No, we are here. Sorry, we are here. Okay, and we have this link, and we are going to enter in this page that it appears. You continue walking and see a castle. You cannot see anybody in the door, and the door is closed. Okay, perfect. We can go there, continuing, and okay, you see a castle. You can continue walking and see a castle. You cannot see anybody, and the door is closed. We continue, and right now we have the password page. You find the magic door. You see a magic inscription tool that say save friend and enter. What do you say? Imagine that we write anything. Okay, and send. An arrow hurts to you. An arrow is far from the wall and it hurts to you. Perfect. We are here. We have filled with the incorrect password. Okay, and for this reason we are here. In this case, in this specific story, it's like it is like a password, but in different texts, maybe it doesn't need to be a password. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that the reader can enter whenever they want. But if they done the correct answer, maybe they get something big. I don't know. Anyway, you are going to decide what to do with this option. But the thing is, right now you have lost 1 point of life, as you can see here. We said before here that the character was going to lose 1 point of life, and you have 2 options. I pass the castle and continue walking by the road. Okay, this option, and the other one is I want to try again. Okay, we want to try again. Okay, we come back, and right now we can try again. Imagine that you don't do the correct answer, you send, and again, you lost 1 life points. Okay, you try again, and right now we are going to put the correct answer. Friend, for example. Send. The door opens, and you enter the castle. As you can see, you have arrived here. Okay? This is very simple, I think. But remember, you need to create these two options and set correctly. Also, imagine that you want to create an option that is this one, very similar to this one, that you don't want to enter the castle. Imagine that the character don't want to enter the castle. You could create this option without setting this thing. We don't need to set this thing. And if we restart this gamebook, it's going to appear. It's going to appear. Yes, Gavin, it's very cool. I am seeing your message, and you are going to see two options in this case. Why two options? There is 1, 2, 3, but not. Right now we don't have 3 options. We have 2 options. We have 1 and 2. No, 2. No, sorry. Yes, this one. No, I think we are going to try. No, I think we have one option. Sorry, we have only one option in this case because these options are. Sorry for the mistake. These options are hidden. Okay, you cannot choose any of these options. You are going only to have one option, and also the second option will be the field where you can fill the password. Okay. We are going to start again in order to see how it will run, okay? But I think that maybe it's better to join this to this, okay? You can move these points in order to reorder a little bit more this thing. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're going to restart this in order to see this because right now it can be confusing. Start reading again. Okay, we can start reading again. And we can create another. We are going to create a very strong character in order to go quick. Okay, we can select this, save. Perfect. You're a boy that lives in a quiet town. Okay, you go to the street, you go to the kitchen because we want to get these objects because it's useful. Okay, you attack the door. No, you try to get a sword. Okay, you go to the chapter 2. You enter the house. Yes, I am going to enter the house because it's better to get one friend. Okay, it's more easy in the next attack. Okay, perfect. Right now we have these 2 guys and these 2 orcs. Okay, we can attack. We have a bonus in attack. Perfect. We are going to. It's going to be very useful. I don't know if I have some weapon. I don't have weapons. I can see that I don't have weapons. Perfect. That doesn't matter. Close. I close. I have select offensive because I go offensive because I want to have more probability to kill the orcs. It doesn't matter to me right now to lose more points of lives. Okay, in order not to if I not die. Okay, what's happening? Okay, I have killed the orcs. Okay, I continue. I get this. Okay, some weapons. I give 5 coins to the beggar. Okay, I continue. Right now, okay, the elf gives you a magical sword. Okay, perfect. Okay, I have this. Right now we can increase, for example, the intelligence. Okay, we can close the inventory. Right now we have 1 and 2 weapons. Okay, this weapon is long sword. It means that it's a weapon that you need the 2 hands, but I think it's not so much. I think it's not so much defense. Maybe it's better to use this with this. Okay, because if I use this is a 2 hands weapon. If I click here, it is disable this and also this one, because if you use the 2 hands, you cannot use a shield. Okay, we are going to use this because I think it's more reasonable to have this attack. This damage is very strong, but it have more attack. Okay. Anyway, we close and we continue. Okay, we are in the elf give you a sword. Okay, we are here. The elf give. We are going to go there, and after that to go there. Okay, perfect. Continue. And right now we have we have 2 options. I can pass the castle and continue walking by the road. Okay, as you can see here, but also I can try to enter the correct password. Okay, I could choose 2 options in this case. Okay, if I click here, I'm going to continue, and that's all. I'm not going to enter in the castle, but right now I want to enter in the castle. Okay. Javier Iniesta dice, you can save instead of start again. It's it's very useful. Thank you, Javier Iniesta, and it's very good. It's very good what you say, because sometimes when you have a long story, it's better right now, for example, to save this character. Okay, I have click here, and I will be able to load this character in the future in order to go more quick. Okay, it's very useful, this idea, because imagine that you have 10 chapters and you want to test. It's better to maybe to save a character in the chapter 9 in order to be able to test more quick. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Javier Iniesta. And the door opens. Perfect. I think that I have explained correctly the password pages. Custom text. Okay, custom text is an option, quite interesting, that allows to the reader to set a name for someone or something. Okay. Someone asked me 1 year ago that he wants to be able that the reader to set the name of his wife. Imagine that you want to be able, in order to feel more comfortable with the story. Okay, you can do that. So you can create custom text and allow to the reader to set this custom text. Imagine that you want to set, for example, as a book that there is in a very famous game book that is in book game.me is you find a dog. You want to call in some name the dog. Okay, now we are going to do that. Okay, I'm going to copy Baldrin. It's the name of the author of that game book. Okay, the door opens and you enter the castle. You see a nice little dog. You adopt. How do you say adaptar in English? I'm not sure. Adopt. Okay. You adopt that dog. This dog. Okay. And we want to create a custom text that is the name of the dog. Imagine that we want to do that. Okay. We can save. Okay. Right now we have first of all to create this custom text. Okay. We can save. Perfect. We can go back. And here you can see that a list of customizable text. If you enter here and you click here new text, right now you don't have anyone, you can create the name of the dog. Javier used to say, but Baldrin forced you to call the dog Frippy, doesn't he? No. I think that in the Javier Iniesta says Baldrin forced you to call the dog Frippy. I think that he changes. He changed this thing in order to allow you to set the name of the dog. But I'm not sure right now. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. The thing is, default value. Okay, imagine that you want to create a custom text, but imagine that the reader don't want to set any name or anyway. It's important to set a default value. Okay, and in this case, maybe we can put the name of the dog as Freebie, for example. Freebie, okay. It's an example. The name of the dog. Okay. The case is very important thing. Okay, I'm going to explain. The key, when you want to, so you are defining a custom text in order to put this custom text in some place in the middle of the text that the reader read. For example, you find a beautiful dog and you decide to call this dog Freepy or whatever. The thing is, you have to set some clue that you are going to put in a specific way in the text. The best way to see that is with an example. Imagine that you you put a clue that is the name of your dog. It's maybe a very long. It's important not to put spaces, okay? It's important to use or maybe it's better to put simple dog, okay? When you want to put the custom text in the text, you are going to put in this way, with these two brackets at the beginning, at the end, and in the middle you will have to put dog. Okay. Also, you can put a description in order to explain the reader what they're doing. So you can do in this example will be please, maybe please is not correct, but it doesn't matter. Please set the name of your beautiful your dog. Okay, your dog. Okay, perfect. Show in the character creation. If you click in this checkbox, this field asking you please set the name of your dog, it's going to appear when you create the character. Okay, it is useful because if you since the beginning of the story you want to set some specific custom text, you can do that. In this case, we are not going to do this. Okay, we are not going to click in this field. Okay, in this checkbox. Okay, we save. Okay, and right now we can use this custom text. Okay, we enter again to the story. We are going to refresh this page in order to appear this option that I have just created. Okay, we can go down, and right now if I double click here and I go to more options. Okay, select a new profession. Where is this option? Monster events. One moment. What are you doing? Where is this option? Okay, select the custom text you want to use. You want the user to write on this page the name of the dog. If you click here, okay, I am clicking here, it's going to appear a field where the reader can set the name of the dog. Okay, we're going to see. We save. Okay, we have saved this page, and we are in this page. We are going to refresh, and you can see that it appears this box, and you can see the name of the dog. Please set the name of the dog, and you can see that there is a placeholder that where you can see that there is the default name, freebie. But imagine that you want to call your dog Pepito. Doesn't matter. And you save. Okay, it disappears. And right now, for the next pages, the name of the dog is going to be this one, Pepito. Okay, Pepito. Okay, we are going to see how to put this text, the text Pepito, in one page. Okay, we can create another page here. We continue. Okay, and here, okay, we save and we edit this page. You are happy. You are happy. Okay, you are happy because you have a new friend, a new, how do you say, a new pet called, and here we are going to put the name of the dog that the reader have set before. And in this case, we have to put here the clue, okay, the clue that it was dog, okay, without a space, without anything, okay, very simple, dog. If you put this, here it's going to appear, in my case, Pepito, but if another reader said the name of the dog, Jason, it's going to appear Jason. It doesn't matter. Okay, we save. We can, okay, click here. We save, and if we refresh this page, we can see. Oh no, we can see again that you can edit the name of the dog, but it appears the name that we have set before. Okay, because this name have saved it. Okay, and in this case you can edit, you can change. So this is it's quite good. This you can change the name of the dog in the future. Imagine, for example, that you I don't know an example, but maybe it can be interesting. in some way for I don't know. But you can put in different pages that you can edit the name of the dog. You can rename the dog, how you call the dog. But instead of the dog could be, I don't know, an sword, I don't know, a city. Imagine that you want to rename the name of your city. Imagine that you are writing a game book where you are the boss of a city, and you want to be able that the reader can change the name of the city, for example. Imagine, it could be. You could create the name of your city, the name of the city, custom text, okay? And we can continue, and you can see that you are happy because you have a pet called Pepito, okay? Perfect. So you can put this text whenever you want. Well, whenever you want, in the text, okay? In that fields, okay? In the new version that I am preparing, also you can set this thing here and in different places. But right now I think it's not going to run if you put this this clue here, okay? We can save, and what is the next thing? We can see custom text, insert a special text. Perfect. Right now we are going to explain. You have seen that you can set different. You can set with these branches a custom text and different things. I'm going to explain more options that you have to set different text depending of different things. Okay. Also, we saw in the last day how you use these branches and these clues to show some text depending of an event, for example. But also there is more options. For example, imagine that you want to put the name of the character. You can write your name is, and if you write nombre is the Spanish word of name. In the future, I'm going to also to add the word name, but right now you have to put name. If you put your name is nombre and you save, it's going to appear the name of the character. In this case, the name of the character is SD. Okay. If I refresh, well, I have saved. Yes, I have it's auto save. Okay. I refresh, and you see your name is SD. Okay. So it's very easy. You only have to put this thing. Okay. More options. Imagine that you want to put a different text depending if the character is male or female. If you write, for example, you are a beautiful man, for example. But if you are a girl, you will put you are a beautiful girl, for example. Okay? How you done in order this text to appear only for girls? If you click here in formats and you click here girl, you can see that these texts have been surrounded by this pink line. Okay, this text it's only going to appear if the character of the person that is reading this book is a girl. Okay, the gender. And also you can do this with this. If you click here and you click boy, you can see that it's surrounded by a blue line. Okay, and it's the same. It's only going to appear if you are a man. We are going to save in order to see. We save, we can refresh, and you can see you are a beautiful man. Okay? You are a beautiful man. It doesn't appear the other text because you are not a girl. Okay? But in this case, if you had created a female character, it appears the other one. Okay? It's very easy to test. And more options. I think that imagine that you want to put a different text depending if you are a warrior, if you are an explorer, if you are a wizard, okay? You can put you are an incredible warrior. Okay, it doesn't have sense in this page, but it doesn't matter, okay? It's only to show you how it runs. Or you are an incredible explorer. But in this case, if I will be the writer, the reader, I will put a warrior, explorer, wizard, and with caution, with very careful, I will set only this word. And if I click here, I can click here. Warrior, perfect. Explorer, sorry, explorer, wizard, or medic. It's very important to be careful, because if you delete something, it's better to put in a space in order to be sure that you are going correctly. And I'm going to put this point here. I will select this and I click medic. Perfect. And this word, each word is going to appear only depending of your profession. Okay, in this case, but there are many people that what they done is, for example, in the introduction of the book, they explain why you are an explorer or why you are a wizard and some story, and they start writing different things. Okay, and at the end, they select all the text. This is the explanation of why you are a warrior, and at the end, you click here and warrior. Okay, and all the it has disappeared. I don't know what is happening. Okay, sorry. Maybe I deleted it. Imagine that I do that. Warrior. Okay. It's correct. Okay. Oh, it's correct. Maybe I deleted it accidentally. Okay. The thing is, you can create this text. It's only appear if you are a warrior. Okay. In this case, we can save, click, and refresh. And right now you can see that you are an incredible warrior and also this text. Okay. If you go back and you double click here, you can delete these things. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And save, well, because it was ugly. But maybe, for example, you can select this text and put in at the beginning of the book. One moment. We can select all this text. Your name is that. We can cut, save, click here in the home. You're a boy that lives in a quiet town. We can put this here. Your name is nombre. You're a beautiful man. You're a beautiful girl. You are an incredible warrior. Okay, if I restart this game book, this is the main page of the game book. I'm going to see this text. Okay, if you go here and you start reading again, okay, you're going to see, and you put, imagine the Paula, for example, a female character, imagine a wizard. Okay, perfect. And you put this, okay. And you put you're a girl for this, and you're a wizard. If you are a wizard, this is good one, or this. Okay, we save. All right, now we can see your name is Paula. Okay, you are a beautiful girl. You are an incredible. This will be witch, not wizard. This is quite interesting thing. What we can do in this case? You have seen that in this case we have put the word wizard. If your profession is wizard, but in this case you would like to use a different word. This is a quite interesting question. Okay, imagine that you are in this situation. What you can do is double click here, and you are. I like to be very careful with these things, because to join these two things it can be complicated. Okay, in this thing I will done the following thing. Maybe I will use you are incredible. I'm going to put in different way. You're an incredible, and in this case maybe using spaces I will copy this, and maybe I cannot go here right now. This is why I say you that this sometimes is complicated. One moment. Okay, I put some space. Okay, here. Okay, in this case I will use this for male and another one for female. I have not tested never this thing, but I am going to try. A female of warrior I think is the same. Warrior in Spanish is completely different. Explorer I think it's the same. The female. Wizard it will be a witch I think. And medic, I think it's the same, medic. And you could do this, warrior. I think it is going to run. I'm not sure, but I think it's going to run. Witch and medic. And what we done is to surround this. Well, I can put some spaces in order to be sure that it runs. And to surround this with girl. Okay, you can see that this is a pink line. It's almost, you can, I think you can see, and you can do this thing with boy. Okay, and right now if I delete some spaces in order to not to be so much spaces, I am going to leave one space in order to be careful. Okay, we can delete this, and I'm going to try. I don't know if it's going to run, but I think it's correct. Okay, we can save. Let's go refresh, and we can see you are an incredible witch. Okay, it runs perfect. You can see what it happened is that I surrounded this thing, and it is only going to appear if you are male. Okay. Also, if you are a warrior, it's going to appear this text. If you are an explorer, this text, wizard, this text, make this text. And if you're a female, this is not going to appear. It's going to appear this. And also, if you're a warrior, okay, it's going to appear warrior, explorer, witch, or medic. Okay, I think it's a good example. This more things. Custom text. I have explained it. I have already explained custom text. Profession text. I have explained this. Male, female, and the name of the character. I think this is all the points for today. This in this room, it's a little bit hot. Okay. Do you have any questions? If you have any questions, you can ask me whenever you want. I'm going to write in the chat if you have any questions. Do you have any questions? What a mess. Okay. I think there is a delay with you when I record, when I how do you say emit, I don't know, this video. It's a delay of 20 seconds or something like that. And if I write something here, you listen me at the same time 20 seconds before, I don't know. But I'm going to wait a little bit. I have a question. Say me, Javier Iniesta. I suppose that you are writing, because I don't see anything. For the next version, it will going to be fixed the book of that in the first page you cannot give anything to the reader. Yes, I am going to fix this book. It's yes, I'm going to fix. It's so different. The new version, it's inside the system that I have used to program this thing. It's quite different, and also for me it's going to be, I think, more easy to correct these bugs and these things, no? But I'm going to fix this. I am going to watch, and before uploading to the Google Play, I will allow you to test all that things, and I will try to correct all the mistakes that you could see. I think I had some grammatical mistakes. I don't know the question. Yeah, don't worry. Yes. I think I am worse than you, Javier. If you don't understand, I can answer to you in Spanish, and it's not a problem. Anything else? Have a question? Okay, if no one have a question, I say goodbye, and we are going to see. I'm going to continue with these tutorials in the next Sunday. Okay, doing more things. I think I don't have more questions. Okay, perfect. There is a lot of options in this system. Okay, I will continue with different things. Okay, and that's all. I hope you have enjoyed. You understood all the things, and you write a lot of game books. All good. Thanks. Okay, perfect, Gavin. Bueno, see you next Sunday. Bye bye.